Welcome back to Luxury Home Decor. Ever wondered why luxury hotel suites feel instantly serene? The secret lies in a 603010 palette split. 60% calming neutral, 30% subtle accent, and 10% metallic spark. Imagine soft dove gray walls, charcoal upholstered headboard, and slim brass reading lamps that glow like jewelry. Today we'll unlock more insider formulas to transform an ordinary master bedroom into an effortlessly elegant retreat. Whether you're renovating from scratch or simply swapping a few accessories, stay tuned for stylish magic. Across the next 18 minutes, we'll glide through color strategy, furniture placement, seasonal layering, and wallet-friendly upgrades designed for condos, spacious suburban suites, and everything between. You'll hear timeless principles first, then flexible tips you can bend to your own aesthetic. Minimal, boho chic, or classic glam. The goal is confidence. By the end, you'll know exactly which changes create the biggest impact with the least effort, all wrapped in an inviting, cohesive flow. Start by naming the feeling you'd love to wake up to each morning. Is it spa-like calm, urban sophistication, or cozy cottage charm? Collect 3 adjectives that capture that mood. Then gather textures, paint swatches, and wood samples supporting those words. This intentional mood board keeps every purchase on track, preventing impulse buys that clash later. Remember, cohesion beats perfection. When each element whispers the same story, the entire room feels curated and expensive. Choose one hero color inspired by nature, a misty sage, twilight navy, or warm clay. Let that shade anchor textiles and prominent furniture. Layer 2 supporting neutrals for depth, such as creamy linen and weathered oak. Finally, introduce one surprise note, maybe cognac leather or matte black metal, to energize the composition. This 4-part harmony adapts effortlessly through seasons. Swap out a throw pillow or vase, and the room evolves without repainting walls. A headboard often steals the spotlight, so invest proportionally. Tall, channel-tufted velvet frames lend hotel grandeur, while rattan arches soften a coastal escape. If you're renting, mount a trio of oversized canvas panels behind the bed, painted in gradient hues that echo your palette. For DIY lovers, upholster plywood with high-density foam and performance fabric. Cost-effective, custom, and totally unique. Whichever route you choose, align headboard width with nightstands for visual balance. Matching nightstands create symmetry, yet mixing styles can look curated rather than showroom set. Pair a sleek lacquered table on one side with a mid-century drawer chest on the other, united by consistent hardware finish. Aim for similar heights so lamps cast even light across the mattress. If floor space is tight, install floating shelves or slim C-shape accent tables that tuck under duvets, freeing legroom and simplifying vacuuming duties. Elegant bedrooms rely on 3 lighting layers: ambient, task, and accent. Ambient originates from ceiling fixtures. Think flush-mount drum shades clad in natural linen. Task lighting comes from articulating sconces for reading or hidden LED strips inside closets. Accent lighting adds drama. Tiny uplights behind a leafy fiddle leaf fig create moody shadows, while dimmable bulb strings along a coved ceiling wash surfaces softly. Install smart bulbs to shift color temperature from energizing dawn to restful dusk. Treat windows like tailored suits. Start with energy-saving blackout rollers for deep sleep. Mount them inside the frame for a clean line. Then layer sweeping drapes outside and several inches above the trim to exaggerate height. Linen blends drape elegantly, and pinch pleats introduce subtle structure. In hotter climates, add bamboo shades between layers for texture and sunlight diffusion. Always puddle drapery just kissing the floor. Half an inch prevents dust while delivering crisp polish. Texture prevents monochrome rooms from falling flat. Combine nubby boucle accent chairs, crisp percale sheets, and silky velvet cushions to create rich tactile contrast. Wooden nightstands with pronounced grain ground the scheme, while a glass-topped bench introduces lightness. Even within an all-white palette, shifting from matte paint to satin bedding to woven baskets produces depth that photographs beautifully and feels even better under fingertips.